Hello and welcome to this video on how to use TIPSY program. This video tutorial is based on TIPSY tutorial 2014 document, which is shown here. And here is today's agenda. We will create 4 scenarios, including Douglas fir, Western red cedar, Western hemlock, and the Western hemlock with pre-commercial thinning treatment. Then we will create and print 3 TIPSY graphs, each containing all 4 scenarios. After that, we will contrast the original Douglas fir project with Douglas fir and the commercial thinning treatment project, and there's time assigned with each step. A short introduction about TIPSY. TIPSY retrieves yield tables from its database, customize the information, and display summaries and graphics for a specific site, species, and management regime. However, there is one limitation about TIPSY. TIPSY doesn't simulate the growth of multiple species stands biologically. Treatments in TIPSY, which vary by species, include initial density, fertilization, spacing, and commercial thinning. TIPSY generates the following information: standing yield tables, snags, coarse woody debris, timber products for market, economic analysis, and employment summaries. Now let's explore TIPSY program. Find and open this program first, which is under Start, All Programs. Then find TIPSY version 4.3 and click on this button here. Click on Create a new file first and give your run a name. We will run TIPSY 4 times in this practice. There are Douglas fir, Western red cedar, Western hemlock, and Western hemlock with pre-commercial thinning treatment. We will run Douglas fir first, as we will do our site plan in Malcolm Knapp Research Forest for the forest region, Peak Coast, and for the forest district, Peak Tree Walk, UCWH as backzone, and the average slope could be adjusted, but we will leave it as default 10% this time. Here comes species specification table. We will delete the default species logical pine first, and then add coastal Douglas fir. Put 40 for site index. The site index could also be calculated from age and height. Click OK to get into standard specification table. For regeneration, we could choose from planted or natural. This time we will plant 700 trees per hectare. For the treatment, we could choose from pre-commercial thinning, commercial thinning, and fertilization. In table specification, you can give TIPSY your preference about the results, including how many years you want to predict, steps, and displays. We will choose ages from 0 to 100 for report, and with 5 years interval. This table just summarizes input information for this stand. If you want to change some parameters, just go to Edit and choose the table you want to change. Repeat these steps and run the other 3 projects as well. We will save Douglas fir project first. It's better to create a folder first to put all the files together. I create a TIPSY practice folder on desktop, and we will save Douglas fir project in this folder. Then we will create a new project called the Western red cedar, and still Peak Coast and the Tree Walk. For the backzone, leave CWH and leave 10% as slope. Delete logical pine, then add coastal Western red cedar, put 26 for site index. expand 700 trees per hectare. For the report, choose two ranging from age 0 to 100 with a step of 5 years. Save this project as well in TIPSY practice folder. Create another new project, hemlock. Choose coast and chili work. Delete logical pen, then add coastal western hemlock. Put 30 for site index. This time we will choose natural regeneration with 1000 trees per hectare as density. Still ranging from year 0 to 100 with 5 years interval for report. Save it. Create the last one, which is western hemlock with an apply of pre-commercial thinning treatment. Pick coast and the chili work for forest district. Delete the default species and add coastal western hemlock. Put 30 for site index. Natural regeneration with 1000 trees per hectare. Now check pre-commercial thinning treatment box to apply this treatment and thin to 700 trees per hectare. Still report 100 years with 5 years interval. Save the last project. Now, as we want to create a yield table, we need to active project standard description table first. For example, active Douglas fir stand description table, then click on this yield button. Choose 17.5 cm for DBH limit. So here is the yield table. Now we want to create some yield graphs for visual purpose. With an active yield table, click the plot button, which is this one. You may need to expand the list of available attributes using the column group drop-down list. Then choose all. Click Add button to put what you want to plot over in the selected columns box. Choose DBH 0+ first. Leave this plot window open, then return to TIPSY window. Select the other 3 projects tables to be plotted. As I said, active the standard description table first, then click on Yield button. With an active yield table, plot it. So the western red cedar yield information will be in this plot window as well. With this plot window open, return to TIPSY window and active the hemlock stand description table. Create a yield table, then plot it. For the last project, do the same steps as well. Active the stand description table, then create a yield table, then plot it. Now all the 4 scenarios will be in plot window. Select 4 scenarios under data source. Under screen layout, select the overlay button. You can also select the line types that you wish to use to display the 4 scenarios. Under overlay method, you could choose from lighter colors or line types. Now you could contrast the yield information about DBHG 0+ for all 4 scenarios. Now save this plot. Now close this plot window and return to TIPSY window. Repeat the same steps to create MAI total 0 plus and the volume merchantable 17.5 plus graphs. With an active yield table, click on Plot button. Then choose All in the column group drop-down list. Select MAI 0 plus. So this yield information about MAI's total 0 plus for Douglas fir project. Leave this plot window open. Then find the yield table for cedar and plot it as well. Do the same things for hemlock and hemlock with pre-commercial thinning treatment project. Now select all 4 scenarios under data source and choose overlay graphs button under screen layout. Save this graph as well. Close this plot window, then repeat all these steps to create volume merchantable 17.5 plus graph. With active yield table, click on Plot button, then choose volume merchantable 17.5. Then go to TIPSY window to plot the other 3 projects' yield information as well. Now select all 4 scenarios under data source and choose overlay graphs. Here is the graph for merchantable volume information for all scenarios. Save these graphs as well. Next, we will contrast the results of an original Douglas fir project with a Douglas fir thinning project. Close the other projects in TIPSY except for Douglas fir ones. Go into the standard specification with click on this button and add a commercial thinning treatment. Thin to 350 trees per hectare at a height of 21 meters. And save this run under a new file name called Douglas fir thinning. So we will use save as. Now open the original Douglas fir. Now we could contrast these 2 Douglas fir scenarios by using graphs and tables. If we want to contrast merchantable yield DBHG information for these 2 projects, we can open yield table for both of these 2 runs. And find the merchantable yield, DBHG, and the DPHG of the largest 250 trees per hectare information in these tables. If you want to visually see the difference between these 2 scenarios, we could plot a graph with the active of yield table. Click on Plot button. Then choose DBHG 0 plus, volume merchantable 17.5 plus, and the DBHG of the largest 250 trees per hectare information. With this plot window open, go to TIPSY window, then active the original Douglas fir yield table, plot it. Now select these 2 scenarios under data source and choose overlay graphs. Now we could visually see the difference between these 2 projects. Still save this graph. Close it. For the 4th question, volume in trees that are larger than 57.5 cm in dBH at 50 years, click on Stock Table button, then choose Stock Table. For another project, do the same things as well. Click on Stock Table. Then add up numbers for dBH that is larger than 57.5 cm at 50 years. Note that the stand and stock tables report the central deviation value for each 5 cm diameter class. The last question required to assess the volume of lumber by board size. At age 50, click on Lumber button and get the tables. Do the same things for original Douglas fir project as well. Click on Lumber button. For the Douglas fir with commercial thinning treatment scenario, don't forget to add in the lumber from the thinnings, which is in the very last row in the table. That's it for today's tutorial. Thank you for watching.